Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, our today's lesson is related to the kidney stones. So first of all, we will see that what are the kidney stones. Kidney stones are small, hard deposits of the minerals and the acid salts on the inner surfaces of the kidney. They have the alternative names include the renal lithiasis, renal calculi and the nephrolithiasis. Stones are classified by their location in the urinary system and the composition of the crystals. According to the statistics of the size of the stones, 80% of the stones are under 2 mm in size, while the 90% of the stones pass through the urinary system spontaneously. Generally, stones smaller than 6 mm are passable easily. Now we will talk about the major causes for the formation of the kidney stones. The first cause may include the highly concentrated urine and the urine stasis, imbalances of the pH in the urine, and these imbalances may be created to some acidic material like the uric and the cystine stones. And what are the cystine stones? These are caused by a rare disorder called the cystinuria. The disorder causes a natural substance called the cystine to leak into the urine. When there is too much cystine in the urine, the kidney stones can form. These stones can get stuck in the kidneys, bladder, or anywhere in the urinary tract. So, the alkaline material may include the calcium stones. Gout may be the another cause of the kidney stone formation. And what is gout? Gout is the common and the complex form of the arthritis. And the hyperparathyroidism is another cause. Other causes may include the inflammatory bowel disease, UTI. UTI means the urinary tract infections. Now we will see the types of the kidney stone. The major type of kidney stones include the calcium oxalate, which is caused due to the hyperoxaluria, which is the high level of the oxalate in the blood. That is the most common type of the kidney stones. Then we have the calcium phosphate type of the kidney stones, which is caused due to the high level of the calcium or hypercalcemia which is the high level of the calcium in the blood. Then are the true white types of the stones, more common in women than the man, commonly a result of the UTS. True whites are those types of stones which do not have any common shape, but they have many corners, and that is very dangerous type of the stones. Next are the uric acid stones, which is caused by the high protein diet and the gout. Then we have the cystine type of the stones, which are fairly uncommon, generally linked to a hereditary disorder. And what are the cystine stones? About this we have talked about earlier. Now we will see that what are the symptoms or the signs of the kidney stones. So this includes the severe flank pain. And what is the flank? This is the side of a person's body between the ribs and the hip. Abdominal pain, nausea and the vomiting, fatigue, elevated temperature, BP and the respirations. And the objective data, which is include the perspiration, clutching of the abdomen, double over, steady pain, especially the left flank tenderness. So these are the symptoms and the signs of the kidney stones, a person's which having the kidney stones. Diagnostic features of the kidney stones include the CT scan, urine analysis, blood analysis, abdominal x-ray, ultrasound. And if the kidney stones are not possible through the urinary tract, then some surgical procedures are necessary. The surgical procedures include the lithotripsy, used to break into the smaller fragments, allowing it to pass through the urinary tract. And this lithotripsy have many types. This could be extracorporeal shock wave. This could be percutaneous ultrasonic. This could be electrohydraulic or the laser type of lithotripsy. About these types of the lithotripsy, we will talk about in our next lesson. The surgical therapies may also be the solution of these kidney stones. And the prevention measures. Prevention measures include the patient education, that he or she had what kind of disease. Hydration is you can say a high kind of prevention, which is very important. The drink of 3 liters of fluid per day, that measures about 14 cups. and the water lemonade, which citrate decreases actually the stone formation. That's why lemonade helps to reduce the stone formation. Diet of this person should have low sodium, watch amounts of the oxalate, low protein. So exercise and the increased activity and the medications are also the prevention measures for the persons who have the tendency to you can say build for these kidney stones. So this is all about this lesson. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.